That sounds awesome.
I'm ready.
Ryan Donnelly.
Ready! Amazing. So, last
Oh,
time.
wait, Hannah's
Us.
deafened. Why is Hannah deafened?
Oh. I've heard someone rejoining and stuff, so it might be she's having internet bad times.
Probably. I just messaged her.
Cool.
Just do the intro.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, last session was a shorter one due to circumstances. But we still got a lot done. You guys met with Archelon Jinnok, a much needed ally in this difficult place of strong beliefs and deep set cultural issues. You came up sort of with a plan, lots of conflicting ideas, lots of thoughts thrown in, but you decided that you'd have a look around, and due to the sharp young eyes of Sandrell Quinzel, you spotted two suspicious-looking folk bundling a person under duress into a nearby basement. You intervened, thoroughly intimidated the two thuggish worship sworn with Blam's rippling muscles and terrifying presence.
Jerky.
Jerky eating. You managed to get a load of information out of them, and have now decided, with knowledge of an entrance used by the Kerr Chist, group mentioned by Archelon Jinnok, which seems to be within the worship sworn, a militaristic element of it that has been causing awful things. You seem to have decided to send Grey and Sandral, invisibilized by Atala, down into the corridor below. Also to remind you that the lady you saved from being bundled was in fact Archelon Trika, the sister of Archie, who you met at Archelon Base Camp.
I was trying to pinpoint which one was Archie. Was he the one in the bar?
Yeah, he ran the bar.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
bar. He let you guys stay for free, I think. Right, without further ado then, I will move us over. In fact, before I do, just check it one last time. Make sure everything is as it should be. Yes. Yes, it is. So I'm going to move us over. Now. Yep. The camera cat is available for everyone to move and see from. You're not going to see anything right now because the passage that Sandral and Grey are descending into is pitch black. Grey, I believe, has dark vision, and Sandral, I've got set to dark vision as well, maybe?
She's got the goggles.
She's got the goggles.
I have to. It's like a spell, so I guess.
I think you have it all the time?
Yeah, I thought Twilight Clerics always get it, don't they? Or is it Channel
I've got
Divinity?
eyes of night. You can magically give the benefit of dark vision
To other people.
to other people. I assume that was for myself, unless
I think you have it all the time.
being features, right?
Yes.
Oh, look it up.
I know it doesn't come under sensors on your main character sheet bit, which did confuse me, because when yeah, you have dark vision with no maximum range. It just states that straight away.
Well, shit. I didn't
Unfortunately, on the token, it doesn't allow me to put the infinity symbol, so you currently have 99999999999
Yes,
foot range.
Dark vision out to 300 feet, it says here.
I think that's the one you can give to people.
No,
Yeah.
it says, starting at first level, you can see through the deepest gloom. You have dark vision out to a range of 300 feet. In that radius, you can see
Oh.
dim light as it were a bright light, and in darkness as it were a dim light. As an action, you can magically share the dark vision of this feature.
Oh, it's because this is old Twilight.
Oh, yeah, he's got the archived version.
That's fine. If it comes up, it'll come up. But right now, it certainly won't. 300 feet isn't going to be an issue here. So yeah. So everyone who isn't Grey or Sandral, hold tight. You will have vision soon.
Okay. Thank you.
It's alright. In fact, no, I want you to have the no night vision experience. Okay, so, Grey Sandrel, you descend down these steps, your feet whispering across the stairs themselves, or in Sandrel's case, making zero sound whatsoever. You don't descend too far down the stairs, maybe 15-20 feet, before finding yourself on a flat stone floor, rough cut stone floor. You can see what you can see on the map. There's a passage that seems to end in a stone wall.
Before we go too deep into it, do we want invisibility? Which one's more important? Invisibility, or whether we can know what they're doing down there?
We've already cast it.
Yeah, if it's too late, that's fine.
Yeah,
We
did it all last session.
Yeah. If you had the other spell slot, I suppose you could switch it. You'd
It's
have to
not
call them
spell
back up.
It's it's the thing where I have to touch them, and we can. It's like the find familiar thing.
Oh, cool.
Nah, stealth.
Well, that's fine. You just carry on.
I'll put the little symbol on to remember invisibility. Yeah, you see what you see. What would you like to do?
I remember Sandra was just holding Grey's hand.
That's why I put Grey just in front. I imagined him leading, but if you don't think that's the case, feel free to move them. What are we doing, Grey Sandrel?
Just following Grey.
What are we doing, Grey? Seems to be an empty corridor that ends.
Okay, so can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I'm trying to tweak my settings so you don't hear. On my way down, I'll be keep my ears open, so can I hear anything?
Yep, you can make a perception check.
Please.
Wow, nice. You would hear a few distant sounds, very muffled. Difficult to pinpoint their direction, even with such a strong sense of perception. You'd hear the sound of what sounds to you, with your experienced ear of being around combat, what sounds like single combat, sword on sword, mace on armor, something like that. You don't hear any yelling or anything, just the sound of clashing weapon on armor. And you'd also hear a singular, quite a deep voice, with a 25 perception and Grey's experience. Sounds like someone giving a sermon.
In a language I recognize?
It's too muffled for you to pick out words. Yeah.
Okay, well, as long as it sounds kind of...
Mm-hmm.
So what, this is just a wall here?
Yep, just a wall.
I guess Sandra will be looking out for any markings or slightly lowered areas on the wall to see if there's any.
Yeah, if you want to make, feel free. You can both roll investigation. Okay. With a 20, I don't know. Just reading.
Find a doorbell.
What's the total? 21. Okay. Yeah, so Sandrel, you're kind of distracted by this weird sensation of your invisible arm being pulled along by an invisible person.
Cat.
And the cat that doesn't exist. Grey, obsessed. Grey, you get to work, and you're familiar with trick doors, elements where nobility will spend a lot of money to try and hide valuables within a building, false walls, and so on. And you swiftly ascertain that there is a looser bit of the stone that you think you need to press to open it. And with a natural 20, you know for sure that it's not trapped. It disappeared.
Yeah, I guess I go ahead. Try and get it open.
You press the stone, and the section of the wall essentially swings in on hinges that were out of sight to you. And I'll give you vision. I can't remove the wall, but the wall is open, so you can step in if you like. Hopefully, cat people should now have some vision.
Meow.
The cat
So, yeah.
called Toby Jones.
If you like, yes. I do like that. So, within this space, there are some low
Tabby Jones.
light.
Yeah,
Tabby
Jones.
Jones. Amazing.
He's got a samurai sword.
There are torches on the walls, but you notice that they seem to be magical in nature. They are not giving off smoke, but they're providing some dim light to the corridor that you're in. The sounds that you heard before, Grey, are a little louder now that the stone door is opened. But you can see what you can see. This kind of white frayed element down here is a curtain. It looks like there's a curtain draped across the corridor, and then down the other side, the corridor seems to end with an opening to either side.
Do I think I can hear which direction the voices are coming from?
You rolled very high before. Roll again now, but I'll consider your previous roll as part of it, because you've been kind of tracking it as you've been going along. And this is what you do best. Okay, so yeah, together they make a 40. Yes, the sermonizing sounds like it's coming from down the left to the end of this corridor. The clashing metal sounds like it's further in, somewhere into the right. But it sounds more distant than the sermon.
I can't hear any sounds coming behind the curtain.
None at all.
Okay, gonna sneak towards that way then.
Okay.
And it's so it's a curtain. So can I try to just put a finger through and just peek through?
Yeah, you make a small opening.
Sandra would tap Grey on the shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
and she'd try and point.
Oh, you cut out.
She'd point to there.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Grey
like-
can't see you
Oh, he can't see me.
because you're both invisible.
Oh, okay.
Try
Oh,
and
shit.
describe it or whisper or something.
Oh shit. She didn't want to whisper though. She would oh god. He would tap him, and then sort of try and tap him in the direction to try and insinuate she's going to go in the other direction.
Okay.
I don't know if you want her to do a performance check or something like that.
I think it's fine because if you remember, you are holding hands, so you could
I'd say you
squeeze
can
his
just
hand,
tug,
pull,
pull
Yeah.
it the other way or something.
and then let go. Maybe.
But she kind of wants to be yeah. Yeah. She'll do that and just go up to there.
She let go.
Yeah, she would let go.
He just grumbled to himself.
But she would have left a palm of her hand on his shoulder for a little bit to try and reassure him that she's not running off. But I don't know if you want an insight or something for that.
I think Grey can interpret that how he would.
Yeah. It sounds like she's doing exactly what I thought she would.
Forget she can't see him.
No. But I assume, Grey, you're not intervening or doing anything differently?
I was very tempted to. But yeah, as I can't see her, so I can't see where she's gone, how quickly she's gone. So whilst I'm here, I might as well just carry on taking a peek. How much
Yeah.
can I see in this room?
So as you peek through the curtain, you see an empty weapon rack, instantly recognizable. The floor looks... you notice that the floor in the corridor looks a little bit more ordered and worked, like tiles almost, whereas the stone floor in this room with the weapon rack seems to be similar to the basic cut stone that you were in the corridor at the bottom of the stairs. You can't hear anyone, you can't see anyone, just this weapon rack in front of you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna literally poke my head in.
Mhm.
Yeah, it looks like just more weapons. Or is there something? Is that another curtain?
It's another curtain on the other side. This small room seems to have a number of different weapon racks, so you would note that most of the weapons are absent from the racks at the moment. Sandral?
Gonna peek down the right-hand corridor.
Mm-hmm. You can pull your token out. I understand that you're peeking.
Yeah.
So in front of you, you would notice stepping out from around the corner a large figure in robes and armor, clearly displayed. Looks similar to the two that you guys captured upstairs. Hasn't noticed you at all. Seems to just be moving along.
But so when she saw him, she would go down the corridor. So I assume she can see Gray's open a curtain, right?
You can see the curtains open on the other side, yeah.
Sandra would like sneak down, try and tap Gray on the shoulder, and like sort of like pull him.
Yeah, it wouldn't be difficult to feel for him there.
Into a direction, and sort of like try and force him around so that he can see this person as they go around the corner.
Yeah, he'd definitely turn around.
Yeah,
and just keep his eyes peeled.
As you turn around, you see move the cat. You see this hefty figure striding through and disappears off the left side of the corridor, and you would hear the sermon grow a little louder for a moment before it grows quieter again.
Yeah, Sandra would grab Gray's hand again.
That's cool. He appreciates that. He'll probably hold it just a little bit tighter this time, though. He would then probably whisper to her as closely and quietly as he can. We don't need to cause any trouble. We just need to find some proof. We can try this way. Kind of starts pulling her through the curtain.
He'd be like, but the sermon room might have proof. It might have like liturgy in there.
It may also have hundreds of guards and who knows what. There doesn't seem to be anything this way.
Good point. Yeah, she'd follow him.
Cool.
Make our way through. Oh, cat. Meow.
Yep, and the curtain swings shut behind you.
I do pretty much the same thing behind this curtain. Or through this curtain.
Yep, a little peek. You see there is a short stretch of corridor before a singular turning off to, well, it would be your left as you headed into it, but bird's eye view off to the right. Doesn't seem to be anyone in attendance.
The whole long way, like, I'm always just keeping an ear out. So if I hear anything or anyone.
Yeah, absolutely. You know the importance of sound in these situations. It doesn't sound like anyone's moving through the corridors nearby.
Yeah. Peek corner. Oh my god.
Yep, you see a long worked stone corridor with multiple turnings off of it.
Sandra would whisper, it was the same on the other side.
May take a while. Let's get moving. Take this first corridor, I guess.
Yeah, I'll update you if anything changes about the sounds.
God, this place is huge.
Yeah, It is impressive. It seems to have been burrowed into the stone. You would notice as you move through that it looks like it's been done by different hands over a long, long time. As you're getting a bit closer to what you now see as another curtain at the end of this corridor, you would hear the sound of shifting ceramics and metal on the other side. It sounds like someone is doing something in this room. You don't hear any voices.
Yeah.
How is the curtain like a floor length curtain?
Yeah, it drapes down to the floor.
Mm-mm.
Same thing, just take a little peek.
Absolutely. Roll a stealth check. See how stealthily you peek. Okay.
For some reason the camera can't see here. Oh, there we go. Never mind.
You peek in. A little bit distracted by Sandral. And you see another large figure, robed. This one has the sleeves rolled up, and it seems to be scraping food off into a bucket off to the side. And you get the smell of simple food, some cooked meat and bread. And this seems to be some kind of very basic kitchen kind of setup or food preparation area. You do not seem to have been noticed.
That's fine. I don't think whatever we're looking for is going to be in there. Let's start heading back.
Okay.
Good thing
No
it's
rats.
not. Good thing it's not my Arcavia character.
That'd be awesome. So, you start heading back. And as you head down this corridor, because you would see this and hear this as you're going along, you would notice coming from this turning off, another large figure seems to be heading in your direction. Walking at a leisurely pace.
Okay, probably head back a bit.
Mhm.
See if he turns off. No. Yep, no. Just hiding around the corner.
Okay.
Can
Can I have a stealth check from both of you, please? Just in terms of how you move the curtain.
Oh, Hevlop help!
If you got your Heffalump help, you can use it.
Yeah, man, I don't think I use that nearly often.
No, you don't.
He's whispering it, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Nearly did it.
It was almost a second, that one. Okay. Yeah. Gray, you actually kind of lose your footing slightly and pull on the curtain, and there's a creak from the curtain rail. But then you hear, coming from further down the corridor that you'd been previously with the kitchen, someone calling out in a gruff voice, just like, "Come and get it before it's cold!" And you hear the diminishing footsteps of the one that was in the corridor just next to you, as he seems to turn off.
Sandra would whisper, maybe the south is the garrison, maybe we should search the north.
It's just... It's hard to say what exactly we're going to be able to find down here, what we can take back, and where we're going to find it.
Well,
Let's try it.
you'd expect the bedrooms to be near the kitchen. Right?
Perhaps. But would there be anything sufficient in them?
Other than food.
How long does this invisibility last?
You know it lasts an hour.
Okay. I'm guessing it hasn't been nearly as... Not a few minutes.
No,
5 minutes.
it's 5 minutes tops. If anybody waiting up top wants to do anything at all, but as far as I know, you guys are just waiting. The two of them have been gone 5 minutes currently.
Just waiting, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
trying to think what kind of proof. Why don't we have cameras?
Yeah.
You would notice the sound of the sermon has stopped.
These guards, were they pretty much just wearing the same as the two guys we apprehended?
Yep. Hefty, thick white robes, but with clear signs of arms and armor underneath. They all look well trained.
Mandrell would whisper, if there's some sort of cult, maybe they've got some text they're reading from. The sermon sounds like it's died down, so maybe you could go take a peek in that room.
That would be pretty significant if that is the case. Assuming he hasn't just memorized it. We could get our hands on that. Let's try it.
Yeah.
Start heading north.
Okay.
Keeping an ear out for the guard that we saw pass by earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're in heavy armor, we should be able to just hear them walking around, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You would, from where you are at the moment, hear the sound of heavy footsteps, but they are getting further away from you, and they're off to the right.
Oh my god. Ah, damn it, and the sermon's finished, so we can't follow those anymore.
Might have left it on the table.
Ah, but which room?
It's where the sermon was coming from.
Yeah.
Was it that way? Oh,
It was,
she had
yeah.
it. Peek then, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Roll a stealth check for me, please.
Oh, come on!
Okay. That's ridiculously unlucky. So, having to work with a partner who you're holding hands with and who you know ran off before, your mind and your attention is split, Grey.
Yep.
And also thinking that these guys have left now, you're less cautious as you peek round and you actually open the curtain about halfway, and you see in the room there is a figure stood behind what seems to be a large stone altar with a book open in front of him. But as the curtain swings wide, he looks up and sort of absent-mindedly begins to say, "Did you forget something, brothers?" Before noticing that there's no one on the other side of the curtain. It's just empty. You notice him frown and begin to head over towards you.
Is the book still on the table?
The book is still on the table.
Sandra would drop Grey's hand and be and sort of shift. And he'd squeeze his left shoulder to try and be go left, I'll go right sort of thing.
Grey, how do you react in this situation? Or has Steph raged out? Or forgotten that he's muted himself?
Sorry. Oh my god. I've been talking this whole bloody
I
time.
thought you might have been.
Just so you know,
Before-
Steph, I don't think your mic's picking up any background noise. Discord seems to be cancelling it out, if that's what you're worried about.
No, I've been muting it and unmuting it. Because I've been watching the microphone thing and the noises they're making. Good god. And after it's Georgie. So yeah, before he'd even started moving, I would have kind of pushed. I know I'm holding her hands, that's a bit weird, but I would have kind of pushed her back and just whispered as quiet as he could, "Get back to the others," and then slipped round as much as he can.
In.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then probably about here and just stayed still.
Okay. So roll another stealth check for me, please.
Sandra would have gone halfway down the corridor and then been listening out.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to make an active roll this time. Check the modifier. This is important.
Grace, you the old loop-de-loop. get the book, and he's like, "My book!" And then we run back and then block the entrance.
Okay, didn't seem to hear the whisper, and you just use the fact that the curtain's already half open to shift yourself around it and move off to the side. I assume you drop the curtain once you've done that.
Oh yeah, for sure. There.
Yeah, the curtain swings back, but the guy moves up to it and kind of bursts through it to the other side, calls out, "Who goes there?"
The whole time Grey would just be like holding his breath, basically,
Yep.
staying as stock still as possible.
Could Sandra? She knows the book's in there.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to make like a slight knock to lead him down the corridor, so Grey has more time.
Mm-hmm. Do a performance check for me.
I knew there was a Metal Gear Solid player inside you, Kieran.
Nice. So what do you do? Like, run your hand along the wall, knock on the floor, stamp your foot?
You do like a little knock on the wall.
Yeah, so there's
But
this slight knock of knuckle on stone, and the member of the Kirchist, as far as you know, turns their head and starts walking down the corridor with squinting eyes. You would note that this one looks more ornate in their dress and actually looks quite similar to people you've seen in the monastery up above. In fact, yeah, Cassandra was walked around and explained everything by Kyla. Is it Kyla? Helic. That this person seems to be an adept, which is the highest rank of worship swarm below the Vox Platinate. So it's quite a big deal that they're down
So none
here.
of what they're wearing is like distinct from everyone else, really, up above.
Not massively, though the heavily armored ones, it is notable that they're wearing robes and armor, whereas up above you tend to be wearing one or the other.
Okay. But yeah, the moment Grey would hear footsteps going away, he'd make his way over and see if he can, nab the book. If there is one there.
There's a book that lies open on the altar.
Give it a quick look. What does it seem to say? Anything significant?
Yeah,
Read it, but
do you know Draconic?
Oh, Grey does. He knows it.
it actually does.
Amazing. There you go. So you note immediately that this is written in Draconic. It looks old. The pages are not as ornate as you might expect from a religious tome. It looks scribbled, like as if someone has had to do this in a hurry. As you begin to read through, you note quickly that there is a lot more talk of direct intervention, taking up arms in the name of the Draconic deities, that the true faith of Bahamut has been suppressed by the gentler races, and that the Dragonborn should take up arms in Bahamut's name. Flicking through, you see mention of Lendis and Tamara as well, and it doesn't take you too long to find reference to the name Kirchist within it.
Purchased.
Kirchist, which you know to be
Gonna say.
the name of the sect that is down here.
Is that in the chat? No. I thought that rang a bell or not.
Yeah, Grey would know it's what Jinox said was the name of this secret sect or cult, if you like.
That was it. Yep. Yeah, then he'd pack it up, shove it in his pocket or whatever.
Very good. Yeah, you take up the book, shove it in your bag. Central, you note that the adept seemed to walk past you, and you heard the sound of the curtain swishing as you moved off.
She'd be keeping an eye out, but I don't think she'll be able to see Grey because he's invisible.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, same thing. He'd be carefully peeking through the curtain, keeping an ear out. If it sounds clear, looks clear, make his way back.
Yeah, as Grey's moving down, Sandral, you would have heard from inside the weapon rack, the armory, if you like, room, the sound of the adept berating someone else, saying about being lazy and looking after the curtains, leaving the stone door open here, and that he needs to go and close it immediately.
Okay. Sandra will kind of wait there, and she's waiting to be bumped into.
Yeah, very wise.
Well, that's sensible. Gray wouldn't be expecting that, so he would literally probably just bump into her. But quickly realise what it is. So just kind of go.
Yep. Shimmy against each other as you hear the sound of the curtain opening nearby.
I'm wondering, I don't know, is it cheeky? That 20 investigation, would he have figured out a means of not only closing it again, but finding a way to jam it, sabotage it, lock it, essentially?
Interesting. Yeah, you know this to be like a simple push lock. Like, as this, you know the inner workings of this with your investigation, your experience with hidden rooms and such. You know that as the stone is pressed in, a weight above the stone is allowed to fall down, and that opens the lock that goes across. So you know to reset it, it needs to be lifted up to allow the stone to come back out again. You know there's springs and weights involved, so if you can think of a way to mess with those springs or weights.
I mean, depending how much of it is accessible.
Sandra would try and be grabbing Gray's hand to try and pull him away, because you'd assume he has the book if he's come back.
Yeah, of course.
But she'd also be thinking, if he looked like he's trying to close the gate, but she heard this guy knew it was open, so it'd be more suspicious if it closed. So she'd just be kind of trying to pull him away from it.
Yeah, and I will say, Gray, you do hear the sound of what sounds like quite grumpy footsteps stomping up towards the curtain to the south of you.
Yeah, I mean, unless it looks like he can access it, and if these weights are pulled with something soft like rope, if he could just cut it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something?
Yeah, do a dex check for me. We'll see how quick you are.
Obviously, he's doing it from this side.
Mm-hmm. Straight dex. Oh, so many ones nearby. But with a 16, yeah, I'll say the door slides shut, and you actually use the momentum of the door up against a held dagger or blade of yours, just lodge slightly in amongst the stone. You know that the weight will pull the rope against your dagger, and with a flick of your wrist, you cut the rope, and you can hear the inner workings of the lock kind of clunking down as the door closes permanently.
And yeah, perfect. He would just start shuffling her along. Like, just say something like, the moment that book's gone, they're now going to something's up.
Yeah, we should get to the surface as quickly as possible.
Oh, yeah.
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 Shimmying along swiftly.
Wonderful. And not even 10 minutes gone past, you both make your way back up the corridor and return to your companions. Expertly done. Find yourselves in the basement. Once more, you can see your companions, some of them looking more worried than others, just waiting around.
Has what's her face been taken at Arkelon Trika?
She has not. The agents haven't yet turned up.
That's good.
Yeah.
Sandra just like, we should get to the surface now so we're in sight of everyone.
Bungo would say to Arkelon Trika that if they were to present evidence of this before both Vox Platinates, would she act as witness?
She would be very enthusiastic about that, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, why did the music disappear?
So they're up now. Do we see the book and stuff?
Sandra will just be heading towards the surface. Like,
I assume we're still invisible, so...
The spell stuff's kind of weird, but it's fine. If people want to drop the spell, they can drop it on them.
Yeah, we'd make our presence known, so...
Okay. Then drop it then. I don't know, because we've still got the two guys just chilling in the corner that we've caught. We don't kind of want to leave them right there without the...
You do, yeah.
Haven't arrived yet.
I mean, if we haven't already restrained them with rope or something, take them with us.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Yeah, could do yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you've easily got enough strength between the lot of you. Blam alone, to be honest, to do so.
One in each hand.
Yeah, Bungo would say to the group, now that Gray and Sandra have returned, and seemingly them presenting evidence, Bungo would say that we should present all of this in front of the crowd before the fight.
Do you mind if I take a look at it first? I just want to pick out the pertinent parts.
We should get to the surface. They could be coming. We don't want to be down here. Otherwise, they're going to assault us.
Oh,
Yeah,
did they see you?
It's difficult to say. They might
I
be
don't think they
suspicious.
did, but yeah, one or two of them maybe.
He's going to be
Think that-
suspicious. His book's gone, Grey. He saw the curtain open, now it's going to be gone. We should get in sight of everyone else quickly.
I agree.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Arrows away!
Arrows fly. Okay, where are you heading?
I think we should head.
Back to Gino?
Yeah, we should get to Jinnok and to the Jinnok's agents as quickly as we can.
Still, the agents were too slow. We brought it ourselves.
Yeah, pretty
fine.
much.
So to be clear, heading out into the streets, Blam holding the two trussed-up guys.
I think we should just leave them.
I think,
Like,
I
what are we
think-
going to do?
I think they're if the Archelon Trika comes and presents as evidence, you say these people attacked us, and
Yeah.
But we got to drag him through the street in front of everyone.
that's the issue. But I think they could be very good points of evidence of wrongdoing.
If they admit to it.
Yeah, it's true.
Sure, this place has their
It's-
ways of treating criminals and wrongdoers.
Yeah, somebody must have the truth spell, right? Somewhere.
But leading a bunch of
Also got a witness as well.
Dragonborn through the streets as a bunch of foreigners.
Well, if we wait
Yeah.
for thingies people to come and get them as well.
I think if we can, it's so difficult.
If we're going to leave them, we're not leaving them unguarded,
No.
because their friends may just pop up and free them.
Has Atala got another spell slot?
Yeah, one more.
Can you cast invisibility on them?
Ah!
Yeah, I can, but I don't know whether they make a save against it or anything. I don't think they.
I
What is
think
this?
they
What
would.
What does the
Really?
spell say?
Yeah, read it or put it in the chat, and I shall make a ruling.
No, it just says a creature
Yeah.
you touch. It doesn't say anything about willing.
And they need to either attack
enough,
something or
yeah.
cast a spell to break it. Yeah, they're trussed up.
Yeah,
Just
just
before that, then, can we gag them?
Yeah.
Technically, they could attack themselves as well, though, right?
Well, not if they're
yeah. that's
roped
it.
up. They can't move their arms.
Restrain them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
That's it.
I wouldn't count like biting their own tongue or anything.
I
instead.
will say but oh wait, does anything they're wearing? Oh yeah, it goes with visible as well, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
would binds count as being worn?
Yeah.
That's pretty useful.
I can if need be.
I think so. If we can get them to Archelon Jinnok's office, then these two could be very good points of evidence if Archelon Treek is willing to testify, and if we can bring evidence of the Kerchist and was it they were the blade. What was it again? It was a blade of the faithful that was like seen as.
I actually misspoke then. I went back and checked my notes, and it is actually, allow me to give you the correct translation. It's simpler. It's like steel faith.
Steel faith, but it's seen as like a very bad thing, right?
It's seen as a bit of a boogeyman
Yeah.
that some people have been bringing up, and everyone's like, "Nah, that's not a real thing." But there are those who are looking out for it, yeah, including Archelon Jinnok.
I can't remember if we asked them last session,
Mm-hmm.
but if we were to ask these two prisoners, with Blam's intimidation, obviously, if there's any relation to Vox Platinate, Harker, would they?
They would. Yeah.
anything?
They would tell you that it would be clear from what they're saying that he is not a member of the Kirchist, but they still talk about him with veneration.
Okay, interesting.
In this book, Tom, what specifically is like the evidence against these guys? Because I'm kind of confused.
It is.
Is there any names in there or anything? Or?
There are no names. It is a religious text. You can see from front to back. It looks hand scribbled. The name Kirchist comes up a fair few times, and there is talk of violence and the Dragonborn people needing to be completely remove the effects of outsiders and to be completely encapsulated within their faith. It thinks the Warsworn shouldn't exist. That the Clan Archelon as one people should be worshipping Bahamut, but essentially become crusaders at all times.
And most people here would disagree with that, I assume.
Yes, it is an incredibly deep-set tradition. Geonok would have explained this, that the clan is split between the Warsworn and the Worship Sworn. It's kind of like they're meant to keep each other in check.
Right. Okay. I think I got it now. Maybe.
Yeah, let's fucking get over to her office while they're invisible.
Yep, I can cast it. Let's do it. Press
Okay.
the button.
I'm just seeing.
Casting invisibility.
Let's see if I've got anything that will help with that.
I
I
mean,
think so. Oh, actually.
Mhm.
No, I don't know how much this will help. I have an idea to cast calm emotions on them to try and keep them chill whilst they're in the
Yes.
street.
It would mean they wouldn't even be going.
Yeah. Yeah.
They'd just be chilling in the corner with a sock in their
They
mouth.
do have to make a save.
Okay.
It's DC 18.
1. Fail. 2. They both rolled natural 3s.
Nice. Keeping them nice and calm. Like, come
Yep.
on. Hey, dudes.
Yeah, as you guys look back into the basement room, there's nothing there at all.
Just wish Rohan was here. He'd be like, hey guys, so good, so fine, don't worry.
No, man, it's gotta be cool.
Excellent. So you're heading straight to where?
Geonok's office, I think, right?
Geonok's office in the main monastery.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to make a couple of rolls.
Just being on the plane earlier with Tom, I was like, I'm in space, man.
I'm sad I wasn't on that plane journey.
So good. Okay. Blam is unbelievably strong, isn't he?
Yes.
Check Blam's carrying capacity, because it's actually going to be a thing. Oh, well, you're not carrying them anymore. Derp, 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 derp. Okay. So, you move through, hurrying through the streets. As you get towards the monastery and start to come out of the collection of residential buildings where the Worship Sworn stay, you would notice, emerging from another building to the north, a group of burly-looking Dragonborn in cloth, looking very agitated and looking round. Do you wish to confront them? With how things have worked out, you could just go to the monastery and you know you'll beat them there.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of you just look away, they spot you and start running in your direction, but you run yourselves.
Pretty much.
And you get into the monastery and you note that as you get to the monastery, they slow their pace and actually double back and start running back where they came from. You head in, you rush up the stairs, past a flustered adept who offers their help and is just kind of bowled over by you all running up the stairs. And you burst into Geonok's
I
office.
actually think Sandra would wait outside and keep an eye on the people that were trying to
Yeah, that's
follow them.
smart.
Very cool.
Weren't we
Sandra
gone
waits
for
outside.
like 20 minutes?
Yeah.
She's like, oh!
Yeah, she hasn't moved. You can see stuff on her desk has been moved around. As you burst through the door, she isn't flustered. She sort of watches you come in and with a slight frown on her face and just says, "I've just sent the agents to. Is everything okay?"
I think we would have brought Archon Trika with us, by the way.
Oh,
yeah.
of course. I will
Um,
pull out her token to remind me.
Yeah, Bungo would sort of exposition dump her. Oh my god, I love her token.
Oh!
Trika. Trika looks actually quite overawed being in the presence of the Voxite Platina and bows low and does the symbol of the mountain. But Jinok waves it away, just kind of accepts the exposition dump and asks for the book from whoever's holding it.
Yeah. Hand it over.
The book's handed over, and she quickly begins to whip through. You can see her eyes darting from line to line. She's reading very, very fast.
I think would
Can I do...
Tala
like-
drop the spell?
Oh, well, yeah. If we come in, we've got to show it to them, yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say, can I do an insight check while she reads it?
Absolutely.
Just see how she's reacting, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see a few emotions on her face, though she is quite stoic. You see there's a slight nod as she's reading it. Like a nod of, yes, finally. And you can see there's a sense of resolution on her face. And she actually snaps the book shut with one hand as she finishes it, and a little puff of dust comes up from it. And there's a smile on her face as she turns back to you and says, "You work incredibly quickly and effectively. This is what I was hoping for. With this, I should be able to bring people around to the idea that there is this tumor within the worship sworn that needs to be excised. Thank you."
We can lead you to where we found it if need be.
This is going to be something I have to discuss with Archelon Harker. She kind of looks you all over. I don't know what your plans are in terms of the fight.
Should we not present this evidence at the fight?
The presenting is difficult. I would be holding up a book. Reading from it. Problem is, it could just come down to my word against Harker's again. But if I show this to him, it should be the two of us united on the matter. It should guarantee that.
Insight check.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't trust that.
Yeah.
17.
Another natural 3. She seems genuine.
Okay.
It seems like that's the manner of next step that makes the most sense to her. Whether you agree with that or not is up to you.
Yeah.
But she continues and says, "This should guarantee with you helping. There is nothing that Archelon Harker cares about more than the purity of his people, the worship sworn, and this is corruption of it. So with you being the people who uncovered it, this would guarantee, I think, his sparing of young Grey should you lose."
Okay.
So I assume you'll be presenting it to him shortly?
Immediately. You are welcome to join me, but I cannot guarantee he will allow you to enter his chambers.
I don't think we need to. I think you've got more of a sway than we do.
Will this have any impact on appealing to free Archelon Kadra, the Grand Marshal?
It might. Not directly. I don't think. We tend to think quite simply here in terms of our justice system. I don't think it would be considered related. However, it might soften Archelon Harker's verdict by putting him in a better mood in general, or even perhaps distract him, as I know once he sees this, he will turn his full force upon the Kerchist. It will not be a pleasant evening.
But I'm really torn about what to do here, because, like, in Bungo's eyes, the main goal is getting Kadra out. And
yeah, I'm kind of in the same.
This almost feels like, okay, it's gonna, like, okay, I feel like we've guaranteed Grey's safety, which obviously is super important. But then, what are we gaining from this fight? That might just be consequences for Bungo fucking up, which is totally valid. But I'm just wondering if we can gain anything from Grey winning.
Well, she did just say that he might send his full force after the Kerchist, so then that's a good distraction.
Even though Sandrell's not in there, you could think that if he's going to send his full force after it, and Grey's there, you could offer to go help get rid of them, and that might make him even better mood.
It's a very good idea. That's a very good point, and I think Bungo's wise enough to consider that option.
Is that enough to be like, oh yeah, free Kadra now?
No, but it might help, right?
Problem is, Bungo is like, the one thing I'm worried about though, right, is Bungo is outwardly questioned this guy's honor.
Mm-hmm.
So,
if you're discussing this openly with Jinok in front of you,
I
she
think so.
She would cut in. She would say that whilst the rigidity, she doesn't agree with the rigidity of how things are treated in the monastery at the moment. It actually plays in your favor in this situation. Once the duel is concluded, Harker's honor, he has to consider it done. Like, that's it. You're then reset back to neutral, and then if you are helping him with the Kerchist, that would play heavily in your favor.
Okay.
Right. I mean, we are on a time limit as well, right? So
it might grant like a retrial kind of situation,
right,
of Kadra. It might allow you audience with Kadra. He might let Kadra out. You don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I think it certainly puts us in a more favourable position to be on. Bungo did try to negotiate first. So maybe if it puts us in a more neutral position again, then by Grey potentially winning the fight, and then Grey is arguably more safe than he once was, then if we can then put an end to the Kerchist, it puts us in a positive light, which maybe Bungo can and the rest of us can return to the bargaining table. I think that's a sound plan, personally. I mean,
it's the only plan we got right now, I think.
Yeah.
Other than breaking her out.
Yeah, and I think that's too risky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a good idea.
So Jinok stands with the book in her hands and says, I'm going to take this to I believe Archelon Harker is currently resting in the... God, let's get it right. This is what I get for making a complicated place. La 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 la. It is called the Platinum Manor. He's resting in the Platinum Manor, which is just across the way from the monastery, a short walk.
How long
would it be in...
Sorry, go on, Kieran.
Would it be in Sandrell's eyeline as she exits?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, she'd be like, unless she's seen anything weird outside, she'd be like And if she saw her come out, she'd be like, "Oh God, probably should make sure she's all right."
Yeah. Make a perception check for me, Sandra.
I think probably also should make a point of telling her that the Kachista are obviously onto something. The fact they were
Onto something. Oh, I see.
The fact they were fucking chasing us here, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, you'd see like a frown and a serious look on her face, and she'd say, "Would you mind accompanying me to the steps of the manor, then?"
Not at all.
Should any of us go back to their hideout? Make sure they don't come out or something?
If, from the short amount I've read here just now, they are fervent in their beliefs. I would expect them to perhaps try to confront us or think of a way to salvage their operation. Concerned with this being the only piece of evidence, it needs to be protected as we get to Harka. I'd rather have us all here, but if you wish to go and try and gather more evidence, that could strengthen our case.
Oh no.
I think we should.
It was risky enough getting this.
Okay, then let's go. Trika, you
What should we do
will
with...
not be accompanying us. And she nods.
What's she doing with the prisoners?
Oh, you've told her about the prisoners?
Yeah, I think...
she would have chuckled at your
Atala revealed
invisible, gagged, and calm emotion plan. She would say that it is best not to keep anything from Archelon Harka, and so she will inform him, and they will be dealt with probably very harshly.
Would anyone come to, like, deal with them in the meantime, like agents or something?
She can send people to secure them, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So she gathers up the book, leaves her office, heading down the stairs.
Escort her over.
Yeah, so as
fuck.
you head back outside, Sandra, you did not notice. What's your AC?
19.
19. Okay. Only one of these hits you then. God, why is the music so weird? But in fact, to be fair, get some battle music going.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait.
Oh.
Of
course.
Arrow thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what it does.
Yeah. Allow me to roll the damage. Let's get this. As a crossbow bolt flies out to strike you, Sandral, I think you'll probably catch this though. It would be 8 damage. Can you reduce that using your reaction?
Yep.
18.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, people don't get to see this. But to any onlookers, there's an amazing moment as Sandral, who didn't notice these people gearing up and slinking up to the place, but as you hear the whistling of a bolt through the air, Sandral, second nature, your hand just snaps up and grabs the bolt out of the air. You don't know where it came from, so you won't be throwing it back, but of course you take no damage. This
He's
is going to be
just shout
interesting.
out, "Someone's trying to kill the Vox Planet!"
Okay, so this is going to be interesting because we're working on a small map. In fact, I'm just going to get rid of the grid. But this is going to have to happen. Could everyone please roll initiative for me?
Oh shit.
Nice. Oh. Okay.
What a waste of a nat 20.
Remember Haresh, guys, with a fucking like plus 15 to initiative or whatever shit it was.
Mhm.
That was fun to play as when Bungo was a stone.
Okay.
There's loads of nat 20s. What the hell?
Everyone's
Oh,
on it.
shit.
Let me grab
Oh.
your assailants.
Poor Ethelbert. I
Yeah.
forgot he was in the room.
I forgot he was a stone.
Yeah. You need to level up, aren't you? You get 6 level spells, that could be really good.
Yeah, if you want to do the leveling up now, that's completely fine. And not all of them would have.
Seems pretty obvious what you choose from me looking at the list of spells, though. There's Move Earth, which is pretty
Yeah, Move Earth is very powerful.
just super powerful.
Right, copy and paste. Come on, roll 20. Yes.
Are we supposed to be level 12 now? Sorry.
11.
I know it already says 11 when I go on the manage thingy.
Did you update it earlier? I don't know.
If you're already 11, then you're the correct level.
I think, oh, it's just because you've not prepared a spell. Because I was looking at the prepared spells, which just says 14 out of 15.
Okay. So, like ants from a nest boiling out from a nearby street is a collection of brutish robed warriors.
I hope the ones on the roofs aren't that big.
No, I'm having to resize everything. This is going to be a weird ass battle.
Mm.
Okay. But they are kind of filing out.
And where's the building we were going to?
The distances aren't quite correct. Let me change it on the thing. I didn't expect to have a little battle sequence on this map.
Mm.
Sorry, Hannah, go ahead.
Which was the building we were going
This
to?
one.
Okay.
It's right nearby.
Nice.
Right, let me resize real quick. Let's make it... Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah. Cool. Everyone rolled initiative.
Yes, indeed.
Everyone, and I rolled for Jinok. Sandral called that out, which I have noted, because there are guards. But for now, at the top of the round is Sandral Quinzel. What would you like to do, Sandral?
How far away is she from Jinok?
You can measure.
Yeah, she's going to move up towards Jinok.
Mm-hmm.
So she's in 20 feet of her, and she's going to cast Sanctuary on Jinok.
Very cool.
So smart.
As you see,
Thank you. Yeah.
the light of Bahamut coalesce around her. And you see a big smile break across her face.
When
She
someone
thanks you.
attacks with Sanctuary and then gets through the Wisdom save, does that remove the Sanctuary?
I don't know. Does it say in the spell?
Don't know. I'm just wondering. Let me have a look.
That's a good question.
Posted it.
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Which actually makes it way better. That's really cool. Blamothy Wolfhorn! What are you doing?
Man, using silvery barbs on a fucking Sanctuary would be the most annoying thing ever for a DM trying to
Yes,
assassinate
it would.
someone.
Yeah, what we doing, Blam? You see all these guys over here swarming out, full of ill intention. Some of them carrying crossbows, others wielding maces, large bladed weapons. The one at the head seems to be more ornately armored than the others and seems to be in a commanding position.
This is a good question.
Do a flip.
A flip?
You can do a flip if you want.
Well,
It's up to you. You can get stuck in, or if you think it's a bit too hasty, you could do a dodge, stand in the way, call out to them, do what you like.
I like how some of their tokens are facing the other way as if they don't have a clue what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
It's for variety, goddammit.
probably. Probably just get ready to do a dodge.
Okay, you take the dodge action. Flam looks ready to fight. Deal with what's coming to him. Bungo.
These guys are clearly running at us aggressively, right?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got any fucking spell slots apart from one left that I don't really want to use, so... It's time for the Wand of Wonder!
Oh my god! Yeah!
Oh,
Jesus.
Fireball.
God.
Here we go, rolling the other one. It's a 6.
I'm ready for my favourite thing in all the world.
Actually pretty good in this scenario.
Yeah.
Ooh, fairy fire. Yeah,
Yeah.
not bad at all. Who did you aim it at?
It was on this guy.
Yeah. So. Yep. I'll say against those 3. Deck saves.
I wanted a rhinoceros.
1. Deck save number 2. And cord. Deck save 3. Oh, he doesn't have any modifier. Hup. We have a 19, a natural 1, and an 8.
DC's 15, right? Because it's a magic item.
Very
Yeah.
good. So 2 of them get outlined. You have advantage on attacks against them. I'll put the little Reiki symbol, including the leader guy.
Nice.
Very nice indeed. Awesome. Yeah, outlined in shimmering rainbow light. Anything else from you, Bungo?
No.
Okay. Atala.
Does that require concentration?
Mm,
Me look.
Fairy fire is concentration, yeah.
Okay.
Atala grips her fist and then opens her palm and puts a hand on Jinnik. She's like, maybe we should keep you out of sight. She's gonna cast invisibility, level 2, with a ring of spell storing.
Nice.
What is this? What is this here?
A huge statue. This huge statue.
Yeah. I
This
assume
big
there's-
pool.
Is there any aggressors over this side that I can see?
No, they're all ironic. Can you guys see the tokens?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if there's any secret.
No,
ones that
they
might
all
be-
seem to be, it's like I said, like ants like boiling out of a single point. They're
Okay.
all coming from over on that side.
I'm gonna go stand behind this statue. Oh my god, it's
Blocking
fucking
that
miles
door
away.
may be a good idea right now.
As well.
What's me blocking that door may be a good idea right now.
Maybe,
It,
yeah.
it meant they all came out of the same point. Anything else, Atala?
I'm just trying to figure out where to go.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to go back inside?
You could do. If you want us to take cover inside.
Yeah, let's take cover inside, I think. We'll just step
Yeah.
inside the door. Just
Yeah,
there.
got plenty of movement. Step inside the door. Jinok herself is a little bit old, a little bit slow. Oh god, the measurement's being all weird. Don't. She's gonna dash though. Oh god, that doesn't get her very far. She's gonna dash to here. That is her turn. Okay, so
She's invisible. None of us can see her moving that way.
no, but you hear footsteps, but you don't see her. Oh, this is gonna get annoying. Let's just change it to 2 initiatives.
Let's see, do we know where it was she was heading to?
The manor, yeah. You've had it pointed out to you previously.
Yep. Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna switch back to that. Okay. So, all the left-facing ones are going now. So, this one... 30 feet.
Do I still have this 5 temporary HP? Don't think I do, right?
I'm not sure what it's from.
I think
You
it's.
know what it's from?
I think it might be from motivational speech.
You haven't had a rest.
Oh, so I do. So some other
I
people.
think you
should
do,
have
yeah.
that,
Don't know.
Does anyone else have 5 temp HP?
No.
No.
Oh no, it lasts an hour, so it's definitely gone.
30 feet.
What inspirational speech? Lasts only an hour.
Motivational speech.
It's a spell, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
6.
I've got an additional 15 and I can't even remember what from.
That would be
Actually,
great.
does.
Aid.
The left ones.
That still apply?
Aid is 8 hours, so pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
These are all going to be crossbow shots. 3, 6. Okay, there's going to be a scattering of crossbow shots, and they're going to be towards Blam and Grey. Blam, you are dodging, so I'll roll those ones disadvantage. So I'll go 3 on each. Let's do Grey first. 1, 2, 3 towards Grey. 19? Would that hit you, Grey?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just 1 hits you.
Let's just uncanny dodge the first one, I guess.
Very good. So it would be down, reduced to 5, just 5 piercing damage. And then 3 at you, Blam, at disadvantage.
Wait, what, 5 altogether?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're crossbow bolts.
Oh, yeah, they're not too bad.
Disadvantage. Just 1 hits you, Blam. You're not raging, so that is 6 damage. That takes us on to the Adept. Okay, the Adept's up. Adept is going to cast a spell. The Adept's going to cast Guiding Bolt at Grey. Does a +5. Does a 14 hit you, Grey?
No.
So this streak of silver light goes flying past you. That's his turn. It is now your turn, Grey.
Oh, man. Kinda don't want to kill these guys, but they're kinda gonna kill us. This fairy fire, it was around about here, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Is this little symbol the 2 that it's applying to?
Yep. You get automatic advantage on your attacks against them.
Yeah.
Wow, this worked really well for Grey.
Well, honestly, I was preparing to do it myself, so
Very cool.
yeah. Let's take a shot at this guy. And
Advantage.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
$18 just hits.
21.
21.
He would probably. Oh wait, what's distance like here?
can use the measurement thing.
Yeah. Oh, blimey, yeah. What was I? 40. You can get down to about there. I'm trying to remember, did I have... No. Do I? Oh yeah, I do. Dash. Bonus dash. Do I want a bonus dash? I think this is actually... Yeah, no. This will do. He'll kind of take cover.
Yep, that's fine.
I'll
It-
suppose bonus dash just to get a better...
Yeah, it is a solid statue, and you think you're completely obscured from them.
Cool.
The other monks. These are all the ones facing.
Ethelbert's not on the turn order, but
Oh, Ethelbert, did you roll
Oh,
initiative?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did. She got a 5. It just
That
she's
is
on
fine,
D&D Beyond.
and that's perfect timing for the reminder, Hannah. Thank you, because Ethelbert will be next. 5. Move you into the turn order, Ethelbert. I didn't want. Where did you go?
He's below Sandral.
Oh, there we go. It's you next, love. Not quite yet. Moving. This one moves. This one moves. God, there's a lot of these fuckers. This one moves. Just like a horde running towards you. These ones seem to have some clerical abilities. Yeah, and so each of them raises their hand as they run, chanting as they do so in Draconic, and they're going to make their attacks.
Ooh, what is it they're chanting?
1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They would be chanting. Yeah, they would be. You'd hear the Kerchist name come in, but split into its two parts. So it would be like "Our faith is steel" as they come forward. I think they're all just going to go for Blam, which means they're at disadvantage. As this hail of silver, magical, divine bolts go towards Blam. 1, 2, 3.
We just pretend that Blam doesn't dodge, but every time an attack comes in, he just bulges the muscle to kind of bounce it off.
You can if you like, yeah. Okay, that will hit. That will hit. That will hit. It's 3, 4, 5. Damn, 5 still hit. So that is. Oh, lordy. Okay. I'm just going to roll this all at once. So 5 of the bolts hit into Blam, and you see them, the energy crash over him, and that these are quite nasty attacks.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that's a lot of 8.
That's a lot of 8. Blam. Okay, this actually gets fucky. Hang on, if I took 5. Hang on, do this. I didn't expect so many to hit. 205. Yeah, okay, so that works out. Yeah, this hail, like a storm of silver rain, just washes over Blam, and you're almost blinded by it. And as you take your arm back away to look back, you see that Blam has been knocked down to the ground
No.
and is unconscious.
What the fuck?
Shit.
Oh boy.
And with 1 failed death saving throw, because the damage would have spilled over. That is all of them, however.
Ouch.
Yeah. You gotta remember the distances are quite significant here, so their distance to Blam was quite a lot. Oh, actually. Blam, you might still be up. Oh no, range 120 feet. No, they did hit you. Apologies. Ethelbert, your turn. You see Blam collapse to the ground. He took more hits than it should be possible for a mere mortal to take, but they did bring him down.
Okay, right. Well, changes. Don't think I have any healing spells. Absolute rubbish. So, yeah, I'm going to utilise Natalie's good advice and move forward. Move.
No!
Perfect. Cool. Is that perfect? I'm pushing so many buttons by accident. Yeah, fuck it. Perfect. I'm gonna use Bones of the Earth. And
What'd that do?
it does. You cause up to 6 pillars of stone to burst from places on the ground that you can see within range. Each pillar is a cylinder that has a diameter of 5 feet and a height of up to 30 feet. The ground where a pillar appears must be wide enough for its diameter, and you can target the ground under a creature if that creature is medium or smaller. Each pillar has AC 5 and 30 HP. When reduced to 0 HP, a pillar crumbles into rubble, blah 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 blah. If a pillar is created under a creature, that creature must succeed on a dex save or be lifted by the pillar. If a pillar is prevented from reaching its full height because of a ceiling or other obstacle, a creature on the pillar takes 6d6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained, pinched between the pillar and the obstacle. A restrained creature can use an action to make a strength or dex check.
Okay.
Blah 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 blah.
Cool. Thank you very much. That is awesome. So I assume you're picking 6 enemies?
Yeah.
And they are within 120 feet, so I'll just take the 6 closest.
Wait, no, maybe I shouldn't do that at this point. Maybe I should save it for when I can get further over, and then I can be like, pew, 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 and just like push them all up.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm changing my mind.
Okay.
I will continue, and I will do in the same spot. Fuck, what? Oh yeah, no, I'm just being thick. Erupting Earth at 5th level.
Nice.
Very cool. Does it have the range? 120 feet?
120 feet, so I can do it like over
Perfecto.
here.
And what's the radius of it?
Good question. I don't know. 20 feet, I think. Yeah, 20 feet.
20 foot cube, so that's 20 foot on each side.
And it's 5d12 damage. For
Very cool.
those who fail a dex.
Yeah, you can get 4 of them in it for sure. So
They still take half as much damage if...
Brief.
Which is... You bastard.
1, 2...
20 damage, or 20 for a pass.
3 of them fail, 1 of them passes. 40 damage?
40 damage.
Oh my
and
god!
1 that passes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3... Okay, so that one's alive. Jesus. 20. That one's dead.
Nice.
Dead.
Well done.
Nice.
Dead.
Nice.
Nice.
And this one is severely wounded. Amazing, as the stone just breaks open, shards of hardened stone piercing into their bodies. Fucking incredible. Anything else, Ethelbert? Okay, makes it Torcane's turn. He is in
Ethelbert. And press
full-
thumbs up.
Oh, religious. Yuri! Check his spell list. Yeah, he wouldn't hold back. Let me just check the spell. Yeah, he runs up, raising both hands up above him, as if beseeching the gods above. 10-foot radius. Who's within 10 foot of each other?
I'm imagining Ethelbert would have done something cool, like he'd like raise his hands in the air and then just like smack them down on the ground, and they'd like of come up.
Hell yeah, that's fucking
Kill
awesome.
all of these fuckers.
So he gets to here. Is he within 60 feet? Ooh, I don't think he is. That changes things. Fuck. He is going to have to do something different then. He is going to cast... Yeah, he is smart enough. But everything's so far away! What's the range of this? $120 feet. Oh no, because the Tala ran inside. Fuck! Ruining all my schemes. Okay, one last spell. Otherwise he's just gonna fucking dash. See if this is in range. 60 feet. Can he get anyone that isn't Blam? No. It's too far. Oh, can he see Grey from his angle? No, because in reality the tokens are a lot smaller. He's gonna have to be really simple then. He's gonna fire a guiding bolt at Bungo.
Okay.
Guiding bolt arena. Roll. Ooh, that is a high roll. Does a... Well, he got a natural 18, and it's certainly more than +1. Although Bungo has shieldy stuff, so I'll tell you exactly what it is. Oh, it's a lot. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. He would have cast it at... Not the top level. 3rd level. So that'd be 66.
Ouch.
Ooh, he rolled real bad though. Only 18 radiant damage, Bungo.
Okay.
An advantage on the next attack against you, but that is him. At the top of the round, Sandra, with you calling out before about the Voxite Platina, rather, being under attack, you do see guards running over, some coming out of the monastery.
Oh yeah.
I dropped concentration on Fairy Fire, by the way.
Oh, roger that. Rid of that. Ew. Some running from over in this way. Ooh. And some running from the mansion. They will not act this round, but put them on the initiative. Go. There. Okay. Only 6 seconds has passed. Sandra.
Joel's gonna get there. Be like, get to the chopper. No, she's gonna bonus action on this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
Slayer's Prey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just in.
Very cool.
So first time she hits with a weapon, she gets 1d6.
Hell
These
yeah.
guys. There's those guys that took damage, right?
That one and that one. Yep.
Just gonna shoot with that guy first.
Very cool. Roll to hit. Yes, that hits. Fucking hell. Oh!
It's magical because she's using +1, so it's 13 damage. It's magical.
Oh! Yep. The arrow staggers the warrior badly. Looks like he's absolutely on his last legs.
Does Slayer's Prey do extra damage?
Well, it wasn't on him.
Yeah, she put it on.
She wants to take down the
Okay.
little guys
Yeah,
before
yeah.
she.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Second shot. Oh.
12.
Mm-mm.
She. Is there anything she can do? She does have inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
I might use that. Yeah, I'll use that. Fuck it.
Do
why
it.
Not? Oh.
Oh, even worse.
Oh. Just not with you. As you see this swarm of creatures, it's almost like the pack protection. Too many figures moving around. And it goes wide.
Yeah.
Would you like to move at all? Are you staying where you are?
She can't because you move 55 feet to get there.
Got it. Blam Wolfhorn! I need a death saving throw from you, please.
Don't fucking roll in that one, please.
I can't remember how to do a dex saving throw.
Just a straight D20, my friend.
Oh, that's easy. I can do that.
Easy peasy. See that nat 20?
Nice.
Nope, that 17 is a solid pass. You resist the clutch of death as it claws towards you. Bungo Good Barrel. Time to strut your stuff.
I'm gonna move up so I can see Blam.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna channel Divinity. 55 HP back to Blam.
Roger that. Surge of golden light flies into your body, Blam, knitting your smashed body back together. Anything else?
Yeah, I think I have to do this. What would Bongo do though? He can see Blam's pretty hurt. This is such an awful decision. He's gonna step. Yeah, it's Bungo. He's gonna step, or if he can, the distances are a bit dodgy. He's gonna step in front of Sandral.
Yep.
And cast as bonus action Sanctuary on Blam.
Okay. Sanctuary. Very cool.
Yeah, that's my
Sanctuary concentration?
No, it's not. We know that because we had it on Jurek.
Yeah. Atala, your turn.
Ugh, I don't know what to do. There's not much I can do. With this candle, do I know if its magical effects sort of go through walls or windows?
It was given to you by the dragon guy, right? I think that's where you got it from.
Yeah, pretty sure it was. Where else would you got it from? Yeah, it's definitely
from Ace.
Dragon.
Then you would know everything about it. And yes, through doors and windows, yeah.
Are there any windows on this side of the building?
On that side, yeah, there would be. There's multiple stained glass windows. They are quite high up. It's not like a house's windows. So they wouldn't be angled towards people outside.
Okay. Yeah, it's already pushing the boundary of it, I think, anyway. But yeah, probably not. Probably not. Yeah, the map's too big. Probably just have to peek out and do a cantrip then. Let's do the furthest away one is Firebolt.
Yep, plenty of targets you could hit with Firebolt.
Oh damn, building's too far away. Yeah, let's get whoever was looking, whoever got hit before.
That's this. Yeah, that one you're pointing at there.
This one here?
That one is
That
fucked
guy.
up. Yep. Roll that. Oh,
Cool,
yeah.
nice.
Just fucking blows him to the ground. Dead.
And I'll peek back in.
Very good. Platina. 20. Dash. God, it's fucked up the thing. Measure it. This. Yeah, just in front of Grey. Is running past you, Grey. Behind the statue, she's not an idiot. Okay. Warrior monks once more. These are all the ones facing. It's the lower. Yeah, it's the lower ones. So this one. Get to here. That's that. That's that. Jesus, she killed most of these guys. This one gets to here. Gets to here. This one gets to here. And it's just crossbow bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 shots at Blamethy Boy.
Wisdom saves for each.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, because Blam. Yeah. Yeah, wisdom save. First one. Ooh, natural 19.
Passes.
Second one. 12 for 15.
Doesn't pass. 18 DC.
Third one does pass. 18 on the money. And last. Oh god, sorry. That's a lot of high rolls. 3 of them do make it, 1 of them doesn't.
Maybe eat
They
some
are-
of the good rolls on the shots, maybe.
Let's see. That one misses. That one misses. That last one does hit. But it's only a crossbow bolt. 4. 9 damage to Blam.
Mhm.
Down to 46. That's all of them, though. The Adept is going to stay where he is. In fact, let's go over here. He is going to cast... Yeah, he can see the Sanctuary and he knows the spell. Can he hit Bungo? Yeah, he can. He's going to shoot a Guiding Bolt at Bungo. Huh! Oh no! Misses. Streaks
Nice.
over your head, Bungo. See the reflection in the pool behind you. That's his turn. Grey.
Let's go for. Yeah, let's take a shot at the same guy as before. So he's going to like poke his head around, take a shot, do the old Elodia special.
Very cool.
What's this little target thing? It's got
That guy's dead.
like a bullseye.
That's Slayer's Prey from Sandral.
The Sandra thing. Oof.
Nice.
Wish you had advanced.
45.
No sneak attack, I don't think.
No.
No, Blam's not close enough.
Although you were obscured. No, I'm going to say no. 8 damage. Very good.
Oh wait, I
And-
forgot. Did you apply the sneak attack from the first time? Because I forgot that was advantage.
I did, yeah, I did.
Cool, cool. Yeah, and then he'll hide back and cover.
Very cool. In fact, yeah, roll stealth for me. So we can do this properly and you can get your advantage.
Oh yeah, I can do that with bonus, can't I?
Yeah.
Dash, disengage, and hide. Forgot about that.
Hey, these guys. Nasty guys.
That's okay.
16. Okay, how many we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Now they haven't been given any direction, so I think they're just going to go for the closest enemy. 3 and yeah, 3 on Blam, 3 on Bungo.
Blam would be prone, so they would have disadvantage.
Oh, this is totally true. Boosh. That definitely wouldn't stop them though. So, they do have a slightly better wisdom save. Yeah. So, can they even hit Blam? First of all, 18 they got to beat. Nope. Nope. And no.
So they would target someone else instead.
Yeah, which is going to be.
Yep.
So 6 at Bungo. See how they do. +6 to hit. So what do we got to hit? 90. But I'll tell you each one. First one. Misses 16. Misses 14. Misses 16. Misses 11. 24.
Hits. Can't block.
Yep. Won't finish you though, so I'll roll the last one. And a second 24, so 2 hits on you. First one deals 34 damage. Second one deals 14 damage.
I'm still up.
Yep.
3
2 big
HP.
hits. That is all of them. The guards aren't going this turn. Ethelbert, you're up again. What is the plan?
You're going to have to tell me if I'm allowed to do this.
I love it.
I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to get closer to the action.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I would and then use my bonus action to Misty Step 90 feet.
Misty Step's 30 feet, I think.
I know, but it would mean I could go 90 feet.
Oh, dash and then Misty Step. You want to throw yourself into the middle of them? Absolutely.
Well, like,
you can do that.
Keep me here. The closer I get, the more I can just be like.
I fucking love it. Yeah, you just watch the diminutive form of Ethelbert the Unsteady just fucking sprint his little legs off, and then.
Why am I envisioning him just like jumping and like sliding into the ground and then just popping up like a whack-a-mole?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so much cooler! I love it. Yep, you just see him pop up in the middle of them, spoiling for a fight.
It's even great if he uses pillar thing and then he's like on top of the pillar himself.
No, yeah.
Come on then, you fucking pussies!
Incredible. So that is your full turn, right, Ethelbert?
Yep, that's my full turn.
Amazing. I mean, you're right next to Torquain, so he's just going to engage you in combat. God damn it, I put his stat block in a different place. There it is.
This guy looks pretty fucking beefy, right, Tom?
He does. He looks well trained. He has an intelligence in his eye. He definitely looks like the leader.
Is he going for Ethelbert?
He is.
I'm reactioning. Joykeeper.
Oh!
Sanctuary.
Oh, very cool.
Thank you. Also, don't forget about the difficult terrain in our house.
Oh, very good. Yep, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, Tom.
Okay. Joykeeper. Okay, wisdom save. It's got a pretty stonky wisdom save, but let's see if he does. He's still got to be 18. 19 on the first hit.
Fuck.
Does he hit Ethelbert? He nat 20s on Ethelbert.
Shit. I'm
Let's
sorry.
see. Let's see what that does. He has the special thing for his attacks. So that becomes... Plus another...
That is excellent. Still.
39. Yeah, it's gonna be a big hit.
When you were doing that, it sounded like the elder swear from that wizard swears thing I made, which is
he brings out this huge mace and just crashes it down upon you, shattering through the golden sanctuary light, Ethelbert, as you take 60 damage from the
Holy
critical
shit.
strike. Second attack. I guess he has to do the save for each attack.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he fails the second one. Misses it by 1. And he can't melee anyone else, so that attack is completely wasted. Right, top of the round. Well, okay, I forgot to say this. On Torquane's turn, as he strikes Ethelbert and sees the guards coming, he shouts over to them and says, "The outsiders have captured the Vox Platinate! Take them!"
Fuck.
And the guards, not seeing a Vox Platinate anywhere, but seeing Clan Archelon people fighting outsiders, are gonna seem to be going for you guys. But it isn't a turn yet. Sandrell, your turn.
Would she say anything?
She might on her turn, yeah.
Okay.
She is going soon.
Sandra, seeing Ethelbert jump in, is going to follow suit
Oh, awesome.
and run in there. She is. This guy's been hit above her to the north, right?
Absolutely.
She's going to try and. She's going to bonus action a Lodaris to light up the Flame Tongue
Oh,
Reap.
yeah! The fire shoots across the blade. Hits. Ooh, 14. Yep. The creature still up, but buckled over by that strike.
We will, before the next one,
Mm-hmm.
she'll flurry of blows.
Awesome.
So she'll use an unarmed attack on him again.
Mm-hmm. See if you hit. That hits. Oh, and it's enough.
Then
Yep.
she'll throw the other flurry of blows into this guy next to her.
Hell yeah. Whirlwind of strikes. 12 misses, I'm afraid.
Then she'll do
Divert your
her
attack.
extra attack with a Flame Tongue Rapier on him.
Beautiful. Oh, yeah, 23 hits. But 15. Ow. Yeah. Pierce into the first one, and then a punch to the throat. You just see it go down clutching and passing out. Second one gets pierced once more by the rapier. Very nice.
And she'd look at the guards and she'd be like, "No! She's just behind the statue! She's just invisible!"
Very good. Blam, it is your turn. Brought back to life. Surrounded in golden light.
What a bloody mess. Have we defeated any of these guys?
Mm.
Are they?
You have. I've just been taking the tokens away because it's quite a busy thing.
I don't know. For some reason I don't really want to kill them, but maybe I should. What?
Sorry, don't go.
Yep. Huh?
Exactly, been holding back.
I was just going to ask Tom how much if Aethelbert's token has been adjusted, just so we could see how much HP he's on.
Oh, yeah, he took 60 damage. You got it?
Yeah, thank you.
Go.
Alright, well I guess I should get up
You get up using half your movement.
and rage.
Calamity Rage. The shimmering whale skin covers you.
And chop at this guy.
Yeah! Square up to one of these hulking brutes. Start chopping.
What's happening? Is this Ethelbert? What's happening to him?
It's got Sanctuary on him.
Well,
On What type of attack are we doing, Blamothy?
Well, I was just wondering which of my great weapons to use.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll probably use my big hammer.
Is that the rock one?
Yeah. The one Bongo formed.
But I should just do normal attack.
Roger, roger.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that hit. It hits a little bit. Doubled their AC. 12 damage, very nice. Whoosh.
That's
Level
rage.
1?
Plus rage, 16 damage. I think your rage is 4 now. Maybe? Yep, another one. $14 does hit. Right on the money. Jesus Christ. 20 plus 4, 24. Oof. Yeah, that guy is badly broken now. Still just up, but horrifically hurt. And that's it, I believe.
Yeah.
Bungo, bungo, bungo. On 3 HP.
Action, Channel Divinity. 25 HP to Blam. 25 HP to Ethelbert. No, sorry, 30 HP to Ethelbert.
Selfless healer. Why? Don't you get stuff back on yourself? Or is that only on spells?
I think it's only on spells. Let me just double
Bastard.
check. What is it called? Blessed Healer. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, that's fine. Got your bonus action and movement.
Don't really have enough spell slots.
To me.
Yeah, I am gonna run this way. 25 feet. As far as I can get there.
Anything bonus action?
Nope.
Okay. Atala.
Just question whether I should use my candle.
The candle.
I do like my candle, and it gives Bungo a free first level spells. First level spells. I think it's first level spells.
Yeah, that rings a bell to me.
Much as the candle can cast first level spells without spell slots. That might be useful, right? Let's do that. Activate the candle. 1 minute.
Cool.
He's in 30 feet range, right? Yep. But that's all I can do.
Yep. So you place down this beautiful candle. It looks like it has copper dragon scales around it. And as you set it alight, you get this smell of hot sand in the desert. And you feel empowered.
Does she keep
Very cool.
concentration on the invisibility? Or...
I don't think it's concentration.
No, it's an item.
No, on the invisibility on her.
It depends, because Tala does hesitate on that. There is still fucking millions of them, though, that have crossbows. Currently, still think it's safer to keep her invisible. And she could just yell out and still keep the invisibility.
There.
Yeah, is that the end of your turn?
That's it. I think it's a
Very
free
cool.
action to drop it anyway, so I can do whenever.
Yeah. She's seeing you guys are handling yourselves, but also the guards as well would be pretty shitty. Yeah, she's gonna call out to you, Atala. Drop the spell!
She'll just drop it then, if that's what she wants. There's still a lot of them.
So she shimmers back into sight. She's not a fool, she's still tucked behind the statue, but she's in the sight line of the 2 guards here, and the one over here.
Okay.
And she shouts out to them, and just says, "With the authority of the Vox Platinate, arrest these Dragonborn. And the guards, quite shocked at seeing her appear, but turn themselves towards the dragon. She is going to use her action to dodge. She's going to stay there for this turn. Okay. Left faces. 30 feet. 30 feet. This one can only go 15 because of the erupting earth terrain. Only 3 of them left. Yeah, they're just going to shoot at Blam, or attempt to. Oh no, Blam attacked, so no more Sanctuary.
Yeah, no more Sanctuary.
So they will shoot at Blam. Let's see how much damage that really does. 1, 2, 3. They have a +5 to this. All hit. D10 +3. So that becomes 8, which turns to 4. 18, which turns to 6. 9, which turns to 4. So 14 damage to you total, Blam. That's already reduced. But that's all of them. The Adept. I can definitely see Blam is the problem. Or is a serious problem. Actually, it's going to be simpler than that. If he can get there. Yeah, he can just. He's going to cast Cure Wounds on the leader. Do it at level 3.
Bastard.
3d8. Oh, not a great roll though.
I need to see.
11 HP restore. Great.
Yes. Oh wait, Yep. I'm gonna just keep firing at this guy I have been this whole time.
Cool.
Just keep it at him.
Yeah, you were hidden. So this is with advantage.
Even without that, I have a Ethelbert next to him, so.
That would miss though, so you're gonna want to roll.
Ah.
See if you can hit with the advantage. This guy is in plate mail.
Oh, because I'm hiding. Ah.
Yeah.
Doing it.
He did not roll well on his
Forgot
perception.
about
No!
No.
Yeah. The arrow streaks over and clatters into the building behind. And feel free to roll to hide again.
that. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I don't know, some grey.
Tell me about it.
There. This one. And that erupting earth actually did quite a lot. So 3 on Sandral.
Yeah.
They're gonna attack her with their maces because they're in close combat. 2 mace attacks each. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 attacks. Alright, Sandra, we've got an 18.
Oh,
Does 18 hit?
no.
A 9.
No.
A 15.
No.
A 17.
No.
A 10.
No.
A 7.
No.
You see these 3 huge warriors just swinging
Okay.
these hefty maces, and Sandral's just like dodging, weaving between them. They just can't get at her at all.
Duck, dodge, dive.
There's 2 more that will make ranged attacks. They can't attack Sandral. They will try and attack Ethelbert, but he does have Sanctuary. 1 nat 20s on the Sanctuary, at least it's wasted the nat 20. And the other one fails, so he'll shoot Blam instead. So let's see now if it hits. Oh my god, it rolled a second nat 20 for the hit as well.
Fuck me.
Oh my.
So that will be maximized, and then oh my god, 62 damage to you, Ethelbert.
Jesus.
Jeez. At least he's absorbing some.
Yep. And then the one at Blam, 62.
Ethelbert's got healing, right, Druid?
Is that halved on Blam?
It will be halved on Blam because of the whale skin. Yeah.
31. I don't have this much healing, guys.
No. It's less damage on Blam.
Oh, okay.
13 damage to Blam.
Oh, that's alright then.
That's after the halving. That is all of them, though. The guards! Get involved. Oh, why is it fucked up my little... Oh, it's because of the blue things. Just have to eyeball it. Yeah. This one can get in. This one can't. This one gets over here and stands in front of Bungo. So, yeah, dashing. Makes an attack. 2 attacks, rather.
We have Thingamajiggy with us.
Nice.
Shinnok, no, the other one.
Trika.
Helig.
Yeah, Trika.
Trika was told to stay in Jinnok's office. She said, "You're not coming with us." She didn't want to risk her. That one does hit, though. Not bad. +3. 17 damage. The other one's going to throw their spear, so just 1 attack. Yeah, it hits. Yeah, not bad. 7 damage. Oops. Excellent. Ethelbert! Your turn. What you doing?
Feels like a crap move to do the same thing again, but it was very effective.
Erupting Earth.
3 rounds in a turn.
Up to you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, fuck it. I'm doing. No.
You could do your Pillars of the Earth thing, or you could do Erupting Earth again, or something else.
I don't know if it does any damage though. Okay. No, I'm gonna do Erupting Earth again.
Very cool. It was a 20-foot cube, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely going to be able to get a lot of them. 20... I think that's going to be the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Cool. Roll the damage. I'll roll the saves.
Roll la damage.
For Torcane. Bale.
I have got
That guy.
26.
Bale. That guy. Bale. That guy. Bale. And that guy. What's your DC? Do you know? That guy rolled a 16. Does that pass?
Good question.
What's your spell
It's
save
Dex
DC?
16,
Oh, okay, so one of them passes. This guy at the bottom.
but he still takes whatever half of 36 is.
18. Nice. Jesus, so the other 4 take 36 damage. Well, that one's dead. Dead. That one's 36.
Leave the corpses in my
36. 36. What's 4 times 36? 144? 30. Oh no, you got that guy as well. That one's dead. 6. Jesus, that did a lot of damage.
Nice.
Just decimated the ranks of them. Anything else, Ethelbert? Movement or bonus action? You are in melee, so if you move out, attack opportunity against you.
No, I'm cold.
Okay. And then it is Torcane. Does Sanctuary get broken by casting a spell?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Torquain is not a merciful person. Gonna make attack against you, Ethelbert. A 23 to hit. Yeah. So that will be maul attack, 23 to choose. Just roll this first. Yep. Yeah, he knocks you unconscious to the ground.
What did he do?
He did. Out.
I guess it's fine, just so I can put it in the HP
Six.
thing.
16 damage he did. You're knocked out now. You're at 0. Yeah. So Ethelbert's knocked down. With his second attack, he'll move over to Blam. That hits. That's all halved though, so 10, 20, 12 damage to Blam. That is his turn. Sandral, your turn.
Sandral's going to continue attacking the one she was before.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the guy here?
The one above you, yeah.
She will flurry of blows.
Very cool. Go for it.
Gonna... yeah. Flame tongue.
22 hits. Ooh!
My fucking god.
That one's dead.
Nice.
You impale them.
Oh, that was one
flesh
off max
burns.
damage.
Pivot a bit there.
Mm-hmm.
Go for this guy down here.
Very cool. The one down, yeah?
Yeah, that
14
guy.
hits. Ooh, 11.
She'll do her 2 unarmed attacks at him as well.
Oh shit, okay. You hit. And the last attack. Oh my god, yeah, it hits. Roll damage, but yep. That one is dead as well.
Nice.
He's
Just
gonna
wading
get
in.
there.
Oh my god, terrifying. Blam, your turn.
He'd be like, run, Gearnock!
Blam. Let's jump in and attack some peoples.
Yep.
Is this guy not dead yet?
That guy's not dead. He's nearly dead.
Huh.
And there's the huge guy attacking you.
Well, let's get this guy out of the way.
Very good.
Hopefully.
Twenty hits. Unless you roll. Yep. That guy is dead.
Wow, that was 2 ones on the bludgeoning damage though.
Oh yeah. The radiant.
It'll be. And then this guy?
Yep. Big boy. 18 just hits.
+4.
Oh yeah, +4.
23.
Oof. Slams into him. And I believe because you killed a guy, you get bonus action attack.
Oh yeah, you
Great
did.
weapon fighting.
I believe you're right, you know.
– 23 hits.
+4 is
18. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he goes to call out to the rest of them, but before he can even say anything, the wind just gets knocked out of him as Blam slams Backbreaker into his chest. Brutal. I assume you want to stay there, Blam?
Yeah.
Nice. Bungo, you're up.
With my 29 passive perception, can I tell if Grey is hidden or not?
Yes.
Yeah. My stuff wasn't so good last time.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and set Grey up and use this candle thing. Gives me 3 first level spells, right? Whilst I'm in the range. I'm gonna fire a guiding bolt at the big guy.
Very cool. Go ahead and roll. 19 hits.
11 points of radiant damage, but more importantly, he's got advantage on the next attack against him.
Yep, he is lit up.
It's my turn. I will move inside, actually.
Yep.
Why not?
In safety. Atala?
Atala. I did just look at the thing. There's not really much to do. Just gonna do a little firebolt.
Very cool.
The big guy.
You gonna use up the advantage?
Actually, no, I won't use that. No, I forgot. Who down here is thingy fighting? Sandra.
Sandra's fighting.
Next to it.
Yep, 2 of them. They both look hurt, but not on death's door.
We'll go for this one.
Cool. Roll a attack. Firebolt shoots out. And just misses, yeah. Sparking off the armor.
Step back in.
No worries. Yunok makes a break for it. With her old ladiness. She only gets to that.
Oh no.
She's in the open. Oh, interesting. I flavoured myself out of something. Because I said Blam knocked the wind out of Torcane. Because he was going to order them to hunt her down. Do a quick roll for each of them. Fail. Fail. Oh, there is only 2 of them. No, they don't see her. They're too fucking terrified of the whirlwind of destruction coming at them. This young, fresh-faced young girl just ripping people to shreds. So they're going to close her because they know, not so stupid, they know they're more effective in close range. Ooh, okay.
Wait a minute, I just got to see.
Yep.
Wait, where is it? That's that thingamajiggy. Agile parry. If you make an unarmed strike as part of an attack action. So does Flurry of Blows count?
No, because that's a bonus action.
Oh, so you have to do it unarmed.
Yeah, I think it's meant to be an instead of your normal thing.
That makes sense, yeah. It's 19.
They make 2 attacks each, 2 of them hit. They are only short sword attacks. These guys aren't as strong as the ones that have been throwing silver around. So only 16 damage total.
Okay.
The Adept is gone. Remove him from the turn order. Grey.
I think this one's pretty easy. I'm going to just shout out, "Get up, you kooky old bastard!" Casting Healing Word.
Oh, lovely.
2.
2 HP to you, Ethelbert. You regain consciousness. You are prone up. And then with your action, good sir.
That would have been the action, right?
Healing Word's bonus action. Yeah, baby.
Fuck yes.
That's what I thought it was so cool.
Okay. Even better. Okay, yeah. I'll take a shot at you know who.
Mm-hmm.
Advantage.
Outlined in shimmering golden orange light.
Doesn't he already have advantage, though?
No, he hid really badly.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
25 hits. 27 damage is
Really
enough.
Well, for flavour, that was the 4th shot as well. So.
Oh yeah, baby! Roll it. I love that. My favourite homebrew thing I've made. Hooded leather +2.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Grey's armor shines out as it stands there proudly.
There you go.
Oh yeah, 14.
It's the same.
Yeah. Celestian's guiding light as the shot cuts through the air. It's like a streaking shooting star, little trail behind it, and just knocks this guy back, skidding across the cobblestones. Unconscious. Okay. With that, there is a lull in the fight as the other Kurchist members see their leader brought low. They are going to make a run for it. Sandral, you've got 4 people leaving your melee range. You can pick one of them to attack.
She knew which is she killed the ones before, didn't she? So
Yeah.
none of them are hurt, right?
Some of them are hurt. With her knowledge, I'd say you'd know that the first one running away from you was the most hurt.
Yeah, she gave it him because she's in tornado mode.
Very cool. Flame tongue. Just misses, sadly. As they scurry away from you.
She'll be like, "We'll hunt you down, you bastards!"
Yeah. The guards move off after them. This one's going to secure Torquain. Ethelbert. You want to unmute yourself?
Just done it.
Okay.
I was on the way to doing it. Oh.
It's just the one rock, actually.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
That they're all standing in a small area.
Yeah, 'cause they're
Yep.
fucking idiots.
Is it erupting earth?
Yeah, because, don't mess with a good thing.
Yeah, it's gonna kill all of them.
Yeah, huh?
Deck saves!
It's...
But what does this place look like now? There's
I know.
The 3?
He's just trashed everything.
Like my mountain. She's so lively today.
My bloody!
Holy shit, that was a lot of damage.
46.
How much?
46.
Well, 3 of them failed. So, dead. That one was already hurt enough to actually be dead even with the pass. So there's literally one guy left. 46 halved is 23.
He still gets 23.
Yep. It's a fucking massacre in the streets of Rhinebreth Monastery.
Nobody messes with my Lonnie and gets away with it.
There's one guy still standing. Sandra, it's your turn.
What's up the idea of him rolling around on the floor saying that and just being like, "Ah!"
Andrel's going to move down near Ginnock and use a key point to dodge.
Nice.
Actually,
Dodge.
she might get up to the door and be like, half hold it open if no one's there.
Yep. No one is there because the guards were there and they moved off.
Yeah.
Blam? Are we chasing after this guy or are we leaving him be?
Javelin of lightning him.
Oh my god.
I was thinking like a double-handed throw, an axe or something.
Oh, these are all great options.
What are the options?
For fuck's sake.
Probably. Probably best to chase after him and then axe him.
Sounds good.
Enough movement.
Whereabouts is he?
Yeah, with
So,
the
yeah.
erupted earth.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
not.
there's quite a few erupted earth sections.
Oh, that's quite far actually.
One here, one here. It's all over the fucking place.
Well, I'm gonna throw javelin then.
Hell yeah. Make your attack.
Fucking hell.
Roll your damage. But I need you to tell me how this guy fucking dies.
Oh.
Oh, it's a brutal crit as well. Fucking hell. And rage.
Rage doesn't apply to ranged weapons because Wizards of the Coast are
Oh, yeah.
creatively bankrupt.
Well, it is still enough. Where does the javelin hit him, Blam?
Well, I think what happens is he throws a javelin, but he throws it in a weird way, like a frisbee, and then it chops his head off.
That's the best thing ever! Yep, you just see this fucking helicopter javelin spin through the air, and the guy's just running like, and just the head cut neatly off.
Nice.
The body falls to the ground.
Holy shit.
Jesus. There are bodies all over this area. And with that, Jesus. You guys.
We've got eight more rounds of candle if Bungo wants to cast any cure wounds for free.
Yeah, I'll do 8 wolves of cure wounds on myself.
Don't forget
Yeah.
Blessed Healer. Make use of that on Blam or Ethelbert.
Yeah. Well, they need at least a few rounds to get to me. So I'll cast like.
We can move. I can move this cat. I can just pick it up and we can just move with
That's
it.
fine. I'm still gonna cast a bunch of myself because I'm pretty hurt. That is 11, 22, 32, 48. That's probably enough for me, I think. 48 healing to me. And then I'd heal Ethelbert. I got, how many was that? 4. So
I mean, if we need more, I could just keep the candle lit for another minute.
So that's another 25 to thing. And I get, how much do I get from that? Blessed Healer. 2, so 3, so another 6 to me. And then
So.
got 2 more we can do to
Oh,
Aethelbert.
yep. Heal him up.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Boom, boom. Another 35 to Ethelbert. And another 6 to me.
Very cool. You putting that on, Anya?
Yep.
Nice, thank you. Amazing. So, the fucking broken floor of the vengeful Lonnie is strewn with bodies, blood seeping out across white scales and grey stone. The sounds you're hearing as the mustering, as the monastery comes alive, and it comes alive in a way that you hadn't seen it before, but this is what they train for every day, as regiments, finely drilled regiments, come bursting through the gates, locking everything down. You see different members of the War Sworn and the Worship Sworn coming forward to deal with everything. Huge crowd is gathering. Geonok has disappeared inside at Sandra's behest and returns in only a couple of minutes with Archelon Harker alongside her. Is there anything anyone wants to say or do, or do you want to just let things play out?
I think I trust Jinok, so
Yeah.
probably let things play out for now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Harker emerges, and there is a genuine look of dismay on his face as he sees the bodies of so many clan brothers and sisters upon the field of battle. You can see Jinok speaking with him as they emerge, pointing over to the bodies on the ground, pointing towards Archelon Torcane, who is currently unconscious, but already clapped in irons. In fact, no, I should roll for him. Yeah, he's rolling well. Yep. Yeah, he's stabilized. You're currently clapped in irons by 2 armored guards. The other guards are beginning to arrange and rescue the bodies from spurs of jagged stone broken up across the ground. Jinok, you can see, kind of leans over to Harker, whispers something to him, and he gravely nods his head. You can see he's holding, though it's currently closed, the book that you guys handed over to Jinok. With the crowds gathered, Harker takes the opportunity, coming forth to stand just amongst them. Jinok stood behind him in a clear show of solidarity between the 2 members of the Vox Platinate. And Harker's loud voice rings out above as activity comes to a slow. Assume you all gathered together. As he calls out, says, "Brothers, sisters, Clan Archelon, this is a grave, grave day. I did not believe I would say this, but these brave warriors, adventurers, outsiders have uncovered a darkness in our midst. Every day we give praise to the draconic deities that watch over us, but we often forget that in worship one can still be led astray. These heretics," as he gestures to all the bodies, "strayed from the true path. There must be no pity, no mercy, no sympathy for those who sought to break us from within. We are thankful," as he opens his arms towards the lot of you, "to those who have taken their time and efforts, who have borne injuries, spilt blood, spent their energies to help us." And he starts clapping, and you see others in the crowd begin to clap and cheer for you all. Does anyone react?
Three bows.
Oh yeah, we got a bow from Grey.
Angel does the little sign of the mountain.
Oh, as she does that, lots of them would do it back, and there'd be some cheering and pointing towards you, Sandrell.
Oh, did a little minor illusion of it as well.
Oh, very good. The mountain itself. Yeah, he nods. There's still a sternness to his expression. You notice Harker himself isn't smiling. He looks grim. But there is at least warmth in his words.
I think Bungo would step forwards. It's Bungo. He's gonna call out and address Harker in the crowd and say, "This is a dark day. I speak only as an outsider, but I must question. I do not take joy in it. But would this have happened if Archelon Caedra, the Grand Marshal, were not in chains?"
crowd hushes and watches you as you step forward.
This guy probably fucking hates Bungo.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no insight checks needed. You see his jaw clench as you say these words. His voice rings out again. You have earned an audience within the Platinum Manor, adventurers. Please, let us discuss these grave matters inside. And he begins to turn towards the manor.
Follow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jinnok goes with him. You see various members, leadership members of the Warsworn and Worship Sworn organizing things out here. You see the body, well, the unconscious body of Archelon Torquain being dragged off. Whoa, taking too much stuff. This direction. Is everybody following, Bungo? Are you heading into the manor?
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Yeah, I think so.
You're all invited in. Okay. As you step in, Platinum Manor. Yeah, you see this building, whilst used as a residence for just these two Dragonborn, the nature of the building is clearly made out for meetings and conferences, and there are many large rooms with stately wooden tables, clearly imported from somewhere with a healthy amount of lumber. There is fine art, the most out of anywhere you've seen, including the monastery proper itself. There's a lot more, not grandeur, there's a lot more wealth on display here. There's fine sculpture, paintings, lush carpets. There is a constant reminder of the three draconic deities around you in different symbols and forms. But you can see shining silverware placed out on a large dinner table in a room that you're led through. But you're led all the way through and up some stairs to the very back of the Platinum Mansion, which has a large window and balcony looking out over the wall around the edge of the monastery, and you can see far out across Mount Archelon itself. And facing away from the spine of the mountains, you can almost make out Mirabar in the distance, and the river Mirar snaking across the land. You are gestured by Jinnok more than Harker towards comfortable seats that are gathered around. Archelon Harker takes a seat in a rather obviously large backed armchair, and Jinnok sits on a more humble wooden chair just next to him. Harker speaks. Just getting extra stuff. Do you all sit down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Harker speaks and says, "It is a great service you have done to the clan. That cannot be denied. But I fail to see what it has to do with the High Marshal's own crimes."
Bungo kind of looks down and looks back up at him and said, what would he say? Well, I'm just trying to think what he'd say.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sandra would speak up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Archelon Harker, we came here to help Archelon Jorek. We only need Archelon Kadra to go to Eastfang. And I know it's against tradition, but could you change her punishment and banish her there? And then if she comes back to maybe prove what she said, I mean, it gets her out of the city, and doesn't that help you?
He listens to you politely as you speak, and then replies, "It was never about proving what she said, young one. It was the fact that she would place the well-being of an individual over the needs of the clan. Sometimes people wander, or people are lost to the mountain or to the elements or to wanderlust. It's those who would take others with them and diminish our own security that I consider traitorous."
Would it not be beneficial to everyone if you banished her with us? That way you consolidate what you believe and we get what we want, and she's not a problem for you while she's in the city.
He leans back in his chair and kind of scratches scaly chin. Jinok speaks up. "I can vouch for these people. They have only wished to do good for us whilst they've been here. They work fast, and they work well."
I would like to say something further as well.
She gestures towards you.
When we had our confrontation in the tower, I tried to reach out for Bahamut's blessing. And if what I have been told is true, the Vox Platinate have a direct connection with Bahamut, and Archelon Jinok has confirmed some similar worries with me. I saw that Bahamut sleeps. He is not alone. My own deity Lyra also sleeps, and we believe it is the workings of an evil entity known as Dendar. I believe that I'm a man who believes that things such as this, fate, is entwined. I believe that the fact I cannot reach Archelon Jorek through any magical means, I do not believe this is a coincidence. Something in Eastfang lies. A great evil that is somehow, perhaps not literally, but metaphysically tied to this Dendar creature. And this is certainly tied to the fact that both Bahamut and Lyra sleep. I think Miss Quinzel is most wise in her words, but I think we share a greater purpose. I think allowing Archelon Caedra to walk with us not only removes her as a issue within your own walls, but one that we can explore the true meaning of our god's slumber. I think you would agree when you say the clan and Bahamut are one. That is very obvious to me from just walking around this beautiful monastery. I think what you said about risking the entire clan for the benefit of one, I think you would only be, by exploring Eastfang and seeing where fate leads us, I think you would be ensuring the safety of one. For if Bahamut slumbers, then what does that mean?
Roll a persuasion check with advantage, please.
God, I'm really not that good at persuasion. Should have taken that fucking level in Bard that I was thinking of. It's a 15.
There's a long, pregnant silence as Harker's gaze doesn't break from you at all, and I fully imagine Bungo holding it right back.
Mm-hmm.
He slowly looks to Jinnok, who gives him a calm nod. There is some sense to what you say. The High Marshal is a great asset to the monastery. I would not wish her wasted. Kind of glances at Jinnok again. In light of what has happened here today, and on the condition that you respect and observe our traditions by attending the challenge, I will allow the High Marshal to travel with you. But she won't travel alone. There is another I would wish rid from these walls for now. One that you, and he looks to Sandral, have had a few conversations with, I believe.
Archelon Kira?
Wing Captain Archelon Kira shared more information than she should.
Central nods. Right, yeah.
He will travel with you also. I would have you consider this. With the High Marshal and the Wing Captain going with you, you carry not just your own aspirations for the wayward Archelon Jorek, but if what you say is true, Master Goodbarrel, you carry a great deal more. The people of this monastery, of my clan, may be relying on you also.
He nods, quite sternly.
Perhaps Kira could even take a few of her scouts with her. Jinnok looks quite surprised. There's no small thing, this uncovering of the cell. Nothing sickens me more than a twisting of our faith.
Well, you have... Sorry, go on.
You have barely an hour to prepare yourselves. And I know that Tarak has been practicing. I suggest you make the best of your time before you are called into the realm of respect.
If our friend dies in the arena, will he be treated as per tradition, or would you make a dispensation as he's not of the clan?
Considering what has transpired here, should your friend lose the challenge, which bears no shame, I will not be assigning him to death. Should it be put to me and Archelon Jinnok, he will be spared. So the only way that he is killed would be if the will of the people spoke directly to his demise. Which, considering what has happened here, and I guarantee you that word has spread as fire throughout the monastery by now, I would strongly doubt. Then he looks directly at Grey. But do not expect Tarak to hold back his blows for what you have done. He is a rigid rod of martial honor. He would consider it an insult to you if he went easy.
Would expect nothing less.
He nods.
Bungo looks to him and says, I'm sorry I questioned your honor. I was mistaken.
Many find themselves mistaken within our walls. Do not think we're unaware of how alien we can seem to those who walk. The more forgiving, the more varied places of the world. But there is a value to honor and a value to tradition, and we hold it close here.
He nods.
Though, seems perhaps we need to... He looks directly, holding eye contact with Jinnok. We need perhaps to have a rethink if our traditions can birth such awfulness as this.
Bungo just says, you have my word that we will do all in our power to wake Bahamut and Lyra from their slumber once more, and see that we find what fate holds Archelon Jorek. And he's going to cast Bless on himself and Harker and I've forgotten the name. Jinnok, thank you.
Yeah, Harker flinches slightly, but is aware of your spellcasting and allows it to go ahead as the golden energy lazily washes over the three of you. Summer sunlight drifting across. And he in turn raises his hand and you see a similar spell cast back, covering all of you in platinum light. There has been a distance of our Lord the Platinum Dragon from my thoughts as of late. Perhaps you are right. We shall see. He kind of turns away, and Jinnok gives you sort of a nod, as if the conversation is over.
Yeah.
Let's go prepare to get Grey killed.
Yeah.
Chat.
I
And
forgot
as-
to say, you didn't
Oh,
do the
yep.
injury checks for people who went down.
Oh, you're totally right. Can I have a... Is it a con save?
Con save
Yeah.
DC 10.
Yeah. Con save from Ethelbert and a con save from Blam, please. Oh yeah. Blam actually gains a new muscle in the middle of his arm. And Ethelbert, how do we do? Ethelbert's asleep.
He,
Funny.
What can I throw at Ethelbert?
he didn't roll it. He got a 20.
Oh, sorry. It didn't come up on the... Oh, because you...
D&D
No,
beyond.
no beyond 20. Sorry, love. 20, very good
Yeah.
as well. Ethelbert just gets a cool new scar. So, as you stand and you leave, and you think of just how much the situation has changed in the space of barely a day, on the way out, you actually see two white dragonborn dragging a third figure in to the Platinum Manor. The two dragonborn are standing tall and give you all a nod as you're passing. You think perhaps these might be Jinnok's agents. But you see the figure they're dragging is a humanoid in a white robe. Doesn't have the broadness or the height of a dragonborn. And as the head kind of lolls back as they're dragging the body in, you see a familiar mask.
Yeah.
A white plain mask of the
Uh-oh.
figure as the figure is being dragged, seemingly either unconscious or dead, by these two dragonborn into the Platinum Manor. And that's where we'll end today's session.
Cliffhanger.
Well, that probably went as well as it possibly could have gone.